If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. How do you feel about Coca-Cola started having a new flavor coming out? That cherry vanilla flavor?
Is that new?
Apparently, it's a new cherry vanilla flavor is hitting the shelves as the next must-try soda.
I feel like cherry and vanilla are to the stuff that everybody else but them apparently has done.
Because I know they've done cherry Coke, and I like cherry Coke. It's okay. It's not better than wild cherry Pepsi, but it's okay. But I've never liked vanilla flavoring.
Yeah,
they've done the vanilla Coke too.
Like they've done. I guess this is like the new one. I guess apparently it's coming out for Valentine's Day. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Like, it makes sense to do it because I mean they did vanilla orange Coke before they did cherry vanilla.
I hate.
My wife got one of those the other day, and it was just like.
That's just too much.
Yeah.
That's just too much. It's like Spider-Man 3. There's just too much going on right there. You can't have a Spider-Man 3 version of Coke. Okay?
You can't have 5 villains in a Coke.
That's what I'm saying. You can't have more than maybe 2 at the most. Okay? And even sometimes 2 or 3. Two's my limit. Because I'll do cherry root beer or cherry Dr. Pepper. But I mean,
cherry Dr. Pepper has 24 flavors.
You know what I mean, though? Like the initial base flavor. You know what I'm talking about? Like Dr. Pepper's Dr. Pepper. Yeah, if I put a Dr. Pepper in front of you, you know what a Dr. Pepper is.
It's like you either have 2 at the most, or you have 30.
There's no in between.
You can't have anywhere in between.
There's no in between at all.
In between, it's all messed up.
There's no in between at all. All right, let's get into this. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Ghostland's Finest. As always, joined by Codan Jones and Inferior Mage. Codan, how are you doing today?
Okay. My supervisor just sent me a really weird email that my phone won't let me read for some reason because it needs 4 of my passwords.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the password for my...
Are your passwords all the same thing, or are they different for each one?
So I tried to start them out the same, but then some of them expire in 60 days, some of them expire in 30, and some of them expire in 90. So each one eventually is going to have a different password. And it's I don't remember what my Microsoft Exchange password is compared to my iPhone password, compared to my passcode, compared to my PIN number, compared to my fuel PIN, compared to my security code for this.
Oh my God.
It's first world problems to the max.
Yeah. And on top of all that, we have to update them every 30 days.
Yeah.
And it's awful. I have to rack my brain trying to update my passcodes.
My supervisor told me she just ups the number. So if it's whatever, her pet 123, the next one's just 124, and she just goes up each one number for each year or month that she has to.
It's good to know that Oklahoma CPS has the internet security value of a middle schooler, which is doing 123.
Oh, okay. I was the company or has. Yeah,
no, the workers in general. Yeah, the persons.
Well, you can't even.
There's some silly people, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you can't access our system outside of our system. I'm sure there's a way, but your average person is not gonna.
Computer hacker skills.
Yeah, the green matrix dots falling down.
Yes. Mage, how are you doing today?
I wish I could say better, but it's just a mad day. Low energy day. Kind of a mad week.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? Low energy?
Does that just mean you're depressed?
guess. No, it just means that I don't know, just unmotivated. I think.
He didn't get
Yeah, that's
nothing
what-
done today.
that's what
Like I was
Depression
kind of
is.
struggle. I was real struggle busting through pretty much through the work day today.
Mage, you're literally describing depression.
Well, it doesn't happen very often, but today.
Okay,
that's
I'm
what
not depressed every day either, but have I
I guess
been
I was
sitting at
depressed
home?
today. All right.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know what the low. Okay, when you say low energy, it makes you sound like a Karen.
Well, it's kind of a Karen thing. Like it's.
Just like
Mage is a
I don't
Karen in
know,
his spare
man.
time.
Mage is a Karen.
sometimes they can be. I guess.
That's true. Now that you know I think about it, I think Mage can be a Karen sometimes.
I mean, I think all three of us can at sometimes.
I think everyone has the potential to be. A
All right,
Karen.
who's the most Karen out of us?
Probably Ghost.
Seems like a question for our listeners.
No, for us, talk about it. You really
I
think
don't
it's
know.
me?
What do you think describes a Karen?
Complains to a manager, like at the drop of a pin.
Ghost.
When have I complained to a manager? You've been on this podcast talking about how you complained to multiple managers before.
No, never to a manager. You complain all the time.
There's a difference, though. Am I complaining to y'all or am I bitching?
Is that worth
There's
marking?
a difference.
yeah. I come with Conan there. Is that worth differentiating between the two?
Oh, I meant marking for an Earth bleep, but
There's a difference. There's a big difference. Because complaining is like going up to a manager and getting somebody into trouble. But
I've never done that. I've never gotten anybody in trouble.
But I'll come up here. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Okay.
You were talking with this the other, like, it was like whenever you worked at Best Buy and you was fighting around with people like all the time.
No.
Like the dude that brought in the gift cards.
That was a scam. Like I can't let them withdraw $500 worth of gift cards.
That's not okay. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how you were like fighting around or like arguing around with them and getting your manager involved.
No. I just get my manager involved so that way I stop the argument.
Major's a Karen.
I don't remember any of those
I
conversations.
think I'm a Karen too. I know. It's the case of me like
remembering the dumbest stuff.
remembering the dumbest stuff. I also remember the argument Mage got into with his coworker, and they were both being passive aggressive. This was like in December last year.
But heaven forbid I remember the saxophone transpositions off the top of my head.
You know.
all the way back in December of 2018.
Yep. Yep.
Holy crap!
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was that long ago.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
You did talk about it on the podcast.
Whenever I got my supervisor, it was more about resolving conflict than it was about me getting what I want, if that makes sense.
All right. I'm doing pretty bad, to be honest.
Oh.
It's not been a good week for me. And my grandpa died and he raised me. It's not been a good week. I've been lucky, like I took 2 days of whatever bereavement, whatever it is. Did I say it right this time finally?
Yeah, you finally got it.
Okay, good job. And then I got 2 snow days right after it. So it's been just me like
Sitting
I've been in the
home.
house for 6 days.
Yeah.
Just kind of sitting there. Not really like I'll be honest. I've been PJ pants and I've been wearing the same hoodie for like 3 or 4 days.
Have you showered at least?
Yes.
Okay, so that's you're doing better than me and my wife did during the snow days.
Ew.
She got up this morning and was like, I haven't showered. I was like, I smell. I need a shower.
That was me yesterday.
The honesty.
That was me yesterday. I woke up and I was just like, did Vader poop in here? What is wrong? And I was like, oh, that's me. I gotta get out. I gotta go shower.
That is not good.
So then I took like a Satan hot shower, and I mean like it was so hot that I could see the steam in the actual shower. not like looking outside, but like looking like as
Actually,
the shot.
yeah,
Yeah, and I was just like, this feels pretty good. I'm okay right now.
burning off my skin, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
I was in there for like 30 minutes until the hot water went off.
Yeah.
So I haven't been doing good, and I'm getting through it. I haven't been very what's it. I haven't been grieve. I think it's such a stupid way that people say you can only like. There's a proper way to grieve or whatever. I feel like that's one of the stupidest sayings in the world.
Yeah.
Like the like, oh, you it's okay to have depression, but you can't sleep all day or some stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Whenever they tell you need to find better ways of coping. People cope how they want to. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss, as you could probably tell, but
I appreciate it.
thank you. It makes your job easier.
Yes, it does.
Shut your earthen mouth though about how I'm coping. Okay, I'm still here. My boy's been getting taken care of every day, and my dog's been getting taken care of every day, so it's fine. Anyways, my week sucked, but just like when my dad died, I'm still here. I'm still going forward with it every day. I'm making it. And that's what matters.
Not much more you can ask for. Just
All right, let's go ahead and jump into fails of the week. That's my fail this week, and I missed 4 days of rehearsal because of the snowstorm and taking that leave. If I knew that I was gonna miss 2 days of snow days, I probably would have just taken 1 day. Anyways, Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So my fail is yesterday we had a snow day, but
Yay.
I had to go into work because I got a case or referral on Tuesday at like the end of the day, like 3:45, and there's like, hey, this is technically due tomorrow, which was he gave it to me just kind of as a go do it now so you don't have to do it on your snow day because they were all just planning on being out. But by that point of the day, my brain was just like not in it. I was like, I am not going to be able to sit here and do like 4 pages of history on this lady and get everything right and then go talk with them because it was just like this whole deal. So I'm just going to come back and do it tomorrow. We're probably not even going to get anything. We're going to be here anyway.
Yeah.
I was wrong. And the roads were not horrible. The side roads were bad, but like the main highways was just fine. But I had to come in and I spent like 4 hours doing history and criminal history. And then I had to actually go talk with them. And I was there for like an hour. And then I came home and I was like, I'm not doing anything. And I should have done something. But
no, I mean, that's been me. That's been me for all week.
Yeah.
Mage, what is your fail of the week?
It's just been kind of a meh week, I guess. Like I said, real low energy day today. I've had like this parent call me like 12 times this week.
Jesus Christ!
It's been like it's like a 30-minute. It's like a 30-minute conversation each time too.
What?
And it's like it's rough. It's like it's getting to the point where like I see them call and I'm just like, man.
At what point can you just tell them to earth off?
Never.
Unfortunately.
Never.
Yeah.
And it's just been kind of that way all week. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think everybody has just kind of like been in that.
Remember when we used to get excited for snow days?
Back
and just have like fun stuff to like report and stuff. Remember that time we had a snowball fight and we threw snowballs at our band teacher and he got mad at us?
Sounds about right.
I remember when me and Austin built a snowman on a snow day.
Just miss being a kid sometimes.
Back in the day.
Yeah, we built it in front of our dorm. It was hilarious. No, we built it in front of the
Fine
the
Arts Building.
store. Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
library. It was up for forever. Like it never melted.
It's funny. It was Frosty. See, if you would have put the damn hat on, it would have came alive. He was just sitting there, just waiting for it. You had to find that magic hat. You let Frosty die, Mage.
Yep.
You ruined Christmas.
Mage ruined Christmas.
You heard it here first, folks.
Years ago.
Mage ruined Christmas.
I was excited for the snow day. It was kind of nice to have a break. I wish I woke up in a better mood today from it. But yeah, and also Saturday I went to a party with some older friends, and two of my friends got into a big old fight. Not like fist fight, but like the petty drama fight.
Then they got into an argument. There's a difference.
Well, like a we're no longer friends type fight, and then block each other on Facebook and crap, like middle school girls type stuff.
Yes.
So the kind of fights that we have.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which was super annoying because it's like.
Granted, me and Mage have never blocked each other on Facebook.
Yeah, if I have issues with a ghost, I may take some time to not talk to him for a while.
I'm going to mute the conversation.
But I'll come back and we'll talk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been. Wait. Yeah, there's been one time. I forgot. Damn, I forgot about that. You want to tell that story, Mage?
I do not. I wish to never relive that story ever
That's
again.
not okay.
Because that was the closest I've ever been to.
I'm sorry. I was very. I know it's not an excuse, but I was very intoxicated, and I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't think Conan.
I forgive you.
Conan has no idea what we're talking about. Anyways, all right. Let's go to topic one this week.
Cut the tension with a freaking knife. Good lord.
What? We're not even fighting. You're the one making it worse. Shut up, Conan.
All right, topic one. What you got for us,
man?
baby?
I'm so pissed off because I missed a whole week of rehearsals because we're going to Jazz Fest tomorrow, which is nice. And I originally went to it because I was just oh, my kids have been working hard. They deserve a break. And then they got 4 days in a row of a break.
And now they get another day of a break.
Yes. So I'm not happy about it. So how do I come back for not having a week worth of rehearsals and contest is on the 26th?
Brace yourself for the suck because they will have regressed. But if you go into it expecting Garbaggio,
yeah,
it will help your self-esteem if they're not as crappy as you think they're going to be. And if they are as crappy as they feel like you're going to be, then you're already prepared for it. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't want them to be super bad. And it gives me I think I have counting after school rehearsals, I have 12 rehearsals to get everything fixed and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I can do it. I'm just not 100% sure.
I mean, you'll have time to fix stuff, but I would start off talking with them and just saying, "Hey, we've been gone now for a full week. I need you guys to focus and we need to get stuff done because this might be really bad."
Right.
And that's worked for me in the past where if they know Conan Jones is serious today, we better not mess around.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have good rehearsals and then I feel better.
I hope I can have a good rehearsal Monday and not just make me lose my mind.
I'm hoping so. What do you have planned for rehearsal?
For Monday?
Yeah.
No idea. I want to go through my pieces both, at least run through it once to hear where we're at and then go from there.
Yeah.
It's the most important line I'm worried about is the Woodwinds line in Cortland Hills.
So at least you
That's the line I'm the most worried about. And if as long as my trumpet line hasn't digressed or regressed too much, I think it'll be okay.
so at least you have a little bit of an idea of what you're kind of looking at and preparing for.
Yeah.
Because that was always my hardest deal, was to think ahead on what was or wasn't going to be an issue.
The other thing is like that set in Marzo Zangario 21 through 30. That's the other part that's going to be like really big. That we if we've regressed on that it's gonna be hard for us to come back from.
Yeah.
But it's also the parts that I've been working on the most, like almost repetitively, where it's annoying the kids. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll just have to see how it goes on Monday.
Yeah. So maybe it'll work out, and you'll just the muscle memory will kick in with them, and they'll just kind of be back to normal. But Monday will be worse than Tuesday, and Wednesday will be better than Tuesday, et cetera, et cetera. So
Yeah, I'm hoping by after school rehearsal on Wednesday that things will be about where we were at.
yeah, as long as you kind of plan for having that rebuilding time, then I think you're setting yourself up to be better off than
No,
otherwise.
Mage, what do you think?
I've gone to with Conan. Be a little bit pessimistic at first and work them really hard. Um, how many after-school rehearsals do you have planned?
2 right now, but I'm probably gonna add 2.
Yeah, I would add a couple just because they've literally missed 4 days.
Yeah, like I'm gonna add 2. Like I'm probably gonna we do it Wednesdays, so I'm probably gonna do Wednesday and
How do you get away with having an after school rehearsal on a Wednesday in a
Yeah, that's what
small
I was
town
just
like
thinking.
because I get done with it
Small
before
town.
5.
Yeah, small town church goers.
Because I get done with it before 5,
When does your school get out?
3 o'clock.
So they just get done at 3 and then just come straight to the band room. And
Yeah, and then we start at 3:30.
it probably helps that you don't really have many sports after school.
No, the only sport I have after school right now is football. I mean basketball.
Yeah. See, both of my schools' last hour was always athletics. So
Last
then,
hour is athletics too, but I have no kids that's in athletics.
yeah, that's a good thing for you then, because that was always a pain in my neck because I couldn't do anything after school because all the sports kids would be gone.
Right.
Which small school, I know I'm going to share kids with different activities, but
Yeah. I think I'll be okay. I think I'm gonna move after school. I think I'm gonna do after school rehearsal on Wednesday and Thursday. I really don't want to do Fridays. I feel like Fridays is they're already checked out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I feel like now this is just an idea,
Yeah.
but I feel like it might be beneficial to open up to the idea of doing a rehearsal on a Saturday and like doing an all day thing and kind of making it a fun deal.
That's actually a really good idea.
but if you are planning on doing that to make it worth your time, because your contest on the 23rd, you said.
Yeah.
Wait, 22nd.
22nd, and I go to
Nice.
contest I go to solo and ensemble on the 22nd.
When
So I'd have to do it next Saturday, the 15th,
yeah, when is district?
to 26th.
Okay, on that Wednesday. Yeah, so it would. Oof.
Yeah, I was just thinking like if you do it on a Saturday, you have the whole day. You guys can kind of take it a little bit easy and really dive in on some of the stuff that you guys are having troubles with,
Yeah.
especially if you feel like you guys are really behind.
I feel like I am really behind.
And you'll definitely know when you do your next rehearsal.
My thought with it is the 15th seems kind of far out from contest because that still gives you a week and a couple days to clean.
right? But I can't do it that Saturday. I can do it on that Monday. That Monday and Tuesday where where we don't have school because of the cow show or whatever. So I was wanting to do a rehearsal on the 24th and make that one like an all day. But I could do that one on the 24th. That's that Monday, and make that like the all day thing.
You have any kids in ag that go show?
Yes, but he's not going until Wednesday.
He's going to show on Wednesday, the day you have.
I know. I got to talk to my principal about it tomorrow.
Okay. I was just making sure that my dates were lining up here. Where do they show at?
I think in Tulsa.
Oof.
I don't remember.
And he's probably like your first trumpet, isn't he?
Yep.
Of course.
That's how it always goes.
Yep. My make or break pretty much right now.
Yeah. It's like, I will personally drive him to Tulsa after we're done if you will drive the bus of kids back to school. Like,
well, it's my principal's son.
Oh. Yeah, you need to have that conversation with him first thing. Like,
yeah, I know.
You get that one ironed out. Oof. Oh, I'm sorry, but that making my heart hurt.
I know. I'm trying to let me see what I could. Let me see if I remember when we got scheduled. I want to say I got scheduled. I want to say I got scheduled for 10 o'clock that Thursday, and if I remember correctly, his show's at 10 o'clock.
$10 on Wednesday?
Yes. Oh, I got scheduled for solo and ensemble too, finally. Okay. No, not that. Where do I go to click for the schedule? Oh, right there. Okay. Wait, no, that's not it.
Oh, excuse me.
Because it's at Duncan where we're going.
Yeah. I mean, either way, Tulsa's a long drive from pretty much anywhere.
I know. Where do I click on to look at the schedule?
I have no idea. If I could see it, I'd probably be able to help a little more, but...
Yeah, I'm also
set.
set.
Podcast.
Do what?
Yeah.
Said market for after the podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
that program is never super easy to use anyway.
What isn't?
The contest manager.
It's not at all. It's really clumsy.
Faux real. Oh, speaking of clumsy, Mage, do you see we're getting a kids update next week?
What?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
You guys might be getting that first because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
region 1.
Oklahoma County is the guinea pig for everything.
Yeah, but we're supposed to get rid of the family functional assessment, which I'm super happy about.
I don't think we do that anymore anyway. But
yeah, you guys got rid of
pig.
it first.
Yeah.
You guys got rid of it first, which jealous.
It is nice without it, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, sorry, just talking about outdated clunky systems. And the kids is our main computer program we use at DHS.
Yeah, it's literally a Windows 98 system.
And it is
That's
literally
it's garbage. Like, and instead, like, they've tried making a new one, but then they keep adding stuff that they want to add to it, and it keeps pushing back the new one they're trying to make.
Yeah, my kids, like, sometimes they'll just randomly freeze on me.
Yep.
Like, and it makes me so mad.
Like, people in our office will randomly pipe up and just yell, like, "Oh, I've got a whatever the code is." It was like a System X code for kids. Like, "Oh, I got the code. Save it." And then, sure enough, like before long, everybody just crashes.
That's why I document in Word and then
copy paste. Plus the spell checking kids is stupid.
Oh, yep. I'm set to perform at 9:40, and I am sight reading at 10.
Okay. If that is the case and there's no workaround and he's going to Tulsa to show, pull him out now.
I literally can't.
No,
Like, if listen to me, if I don't have him, then I don't have a band. Because my other trumpet players is an 8th grader and a 7th grader.
So I mean, if he's not going to contest, you've already paid to go to contest, you might as well go. Especially because you're only going for comments, right?
District contest?
Are you going for comments?
No, I'm going to make it to state, dude. What are you talking about?
Where did you go into that I had in my head that you're going for comments?
I have no. I'm taking some of my kids to the solo and ensemble for comments,
Maybe,
but
maybe
the majority
what
of them, I'm taking them to get them to go to state as well.
Yeah, maybe that's what I had in my brain. But if trumpet show kid is like for sure just having to go to Tulsa and not going with you, like having this last little bit of time, what do you got, about 2 weeks worth of time,
Yeah,
to have him help you train and beef up your 2 little ones, like, because if you're still used to having him be around and play and carry that weight, like, it'll just crash and burn harder. Oh, the joys of small school.
dude. Yeah. I gotta get something figured out because if I don't, okay.
Ooh, that's stress.
And up goes the blood pressure.
So it goes on Tuesday, Thursday, this contest. Or I mean Tuesday, Wednesday. And I asked them to schedule me on that Tuesday. But I guess that Tuesday is just for middle school kids. Can I call him and ask him to schedule me on that Tuesday?
That might be something you can try to do. Like, I mean, the worst thing he can say is no, we've got to keep you on Wednesday. And the best thing he can say is, yes, let's swap you out. We'll move you to Tuesday, and then everything's hunky-dory.
Okay.
But I would talk with your principal first, because that's probably your easiest bet first.
Okay.
But, yeah, I would do that, tomorrow and call.
Yeah, because there's a chance that the kid could change his contest show time.
Yeah, I know that's true, too. I'm trying to see
which would solve all your problems.
It would completely.
Is he showing an animal?
He's showing sheep.
Showing sheep, yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. Usually it's like pigs and stuff.
Yeah, we had lots of
kind of fun.
Pigs and heifers.
Oh, and Monday's senior night. Oh, awesome. I hate being gone.
Everything's just jacked up.
Everything is just torn to shreds. Can we move to something fun now?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I'm just getting like more and more just like depressed to jump down this hole.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
Oh, wait. It's the Comanche County Livestock Show. So maybe he's in
like Lawton.
Oh, maybe I can make this work. Oh.
Yeah, before you stress yourself out too much more, I would talk with your principal tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Topic 2.
So everybody's been doing it, and I've liked it too. What is your top 10 game? Well, maybe let's not do. Yeah, we got time. Okay, I wasn't sure what time it was at. Let's do top 10 games of the decade. I don't know if y'all have been thinking about it, but I have been.
I got a whole list.
Did you really? Go ahead and go first, Mage.
I've got a list too.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead and go first, Conan.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm having to switch back and forth real quick. So my number 10 is The Witcher 3.
Okay.
I really like The Witcher 3 and its story. I made it my number 10 because it had some clunky mechanic issues, like combat and stuff, that took some time to get used to, but I really like the story. I kind of did my top 10 on... I only did top 10s on games that I've seen all the way through.
That's fair.
And my number, like, I numbered it on how much like emotionally involved I got with it. so that's where Witcher 3 comes in. Like it's number 10. I didn't get super emotional about it, but the story was good and has a lot of replayability.
The Bloody Baron questline didn't pull at your heartstrings.
Yeah, but the Bloody Baron one was really good, but that was so early in the game.
Yeah, the way everybody was talking about it made it sound like it was going to be an in-game kind of deal, and it's like literally the first quest you're in, the first part.
Yeah, it's the first main quest. Now it was real. Well, I don't know. I had started child welfare, and so the Bloody Baron being kind of a domestic abuser.
Yeah,
I didn't feel a whole lot of sympathy when
everything
the way
happened.
I played my roles out.
Yeah,
if he committed suicide, like it's like, oh, this is sad because I can see where he comes from on some of this stuff, and he was a good leader, but he's also kind of a piece of crap human being.
Yeah. Spoiler alerts, by the way.
Yeah. So that was also, it was, like I said, it was a really early part of the story. So a lot of and this is the top 10 of the decade. There was a whole lot of good games.
There was a whole lot in this decade.
So that's why I put it on 10. Like 10 is still a really, really good game. Just not as good as the other ones. So number 9, I put in Bloodborne. When I got into Bloodborne, I was really into the Dark Souls-esque games, and I just fell in love with Bloodborne's story, it being kind of Cthulhu-esque,
right?
And its themes. Also, it's so weird. It's so weird in such a good way, where it's just with like the aliens and everything else. Like it gets so convoluted and weird, and I just loved it. And combat was really cool. Your enemies were really cool. Those such good designs. For number 8, now this is a weird one, and you guys probably don't even know of it, but Doki Doki Literature Club.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's a visual novel with a crazy twist at the end. It's a horror. It's a horror game. And I just have some really good memories playing it because I don't play horror games at all. But it was just really fun and really weird.
With a name
so
like
that's why I put
that,
it number
it pretty
8.
much better be weird.
Yeah, I mean the name. It's great. Like it has such a good, like it's such a weird story. It's a really short game, but the twists were insane, just absolutely insane.
What a twist!
What a twist!
Number 7. This is also kind of a lesser known title, but Dragon's Dogma.
I've heard about that.
Dude,
one.
That's a good game.
Dude, it's one of the.
It's a cult classic.
It's so much fun. The combat system was incredible. The story was kind of general. There's the DLC really added to the story and stuff, which made it really interesting. But the combat was just amazing, and the quests were really fun. The monsters were ridiculous, and I loved it. So that's where my number 7 is. Number 6 is Walking Dead Season 1.
From Telltale Games?
Telltale Games. Season 1 specifically, because I
know we might get some arguments going here. I've never liked the Telltale Games, and I never understood why they're so popular.
And that's fair, because I definitely see why. But when Season 1 came out, it wasn't a formulaic mess. It was like one of their very first games they ever made that got big. And the interaction between Lee and Clementine was, I think, really well written. Where it was like a adoptive father-daughter relationship. I just think it was really well written on Season 1 specifically. Season 2 is also really good, but I didn't make my top 10 list, and I think it really went downhill from there with all the other and none of the other Telltale games got me as well as season 1 did.
Yeah.
And that's why I specifically put season 1. So that's why it's not my number 6. It's just I thought the story was really good, and just the interaction between the characters were really well developed. It's a little frustrating because the way Telltale does their choices system doesn't really affect the outcome. But back when season 1 came out, we didn't know that. So I give it the benefit of the doubt, just looking at it as a game in general, and it was really good where it was at.
All right.
Number 5, I put Last of Us. Talk about story-driven games. It's like Last of Us was amazing. Like the story was fantastic. Father-daughter relationship. I guess I'm just a sucker for that. But this one, I thought was one of the best written characters in both of the characters than any of the other ones. Both of the main characters. It's just really well written, really beautiful game, like gorgeous sceneries and games. So that's my number 5, The Last of Us. Number 4 is Dark Souls. This game, I must have played like 4 times. Got all of the items, read all the story, and watched so many YouTube videos, like delving into the story of Dark Souls. It's one of those games where I don't think it's one of the few games that I've gotten really into. None of the other Dark Souls compared to the first one. Just because where it was at. Also great scenery and gameplay on top of it. Number 3, I put Celeste.
Not surprising, you put that one there.
Number 3, Celeste was really good. It had a really good story, but it was really difficult in a good way. Whereas like a lot of games are difficult to just be difficult. This was difficult. It knew it was difficult. It was not forgiving in its difficultness, but it was done in a way where you can get right back into it, which I thought was really well done. And it also built up gradually. It was just a really well made game. On top of its story about like depression and dealing with anxiety and stuff like that, which I think got to a lot of people. Number 2, I put Mass Effect 2.
Ooh,
Easily
that's
the
a
best
good
Mass
one.
Effect game.
I forgot about that one for my list. Oh, now I feel bad. Now I got to change my list.
Easily the best Mass Effect game. I loved every minute of it, man. Like I played it, I think 3 times. First time doing whatever I wanted. Second time Paragon run. Third time Renegade run. Dude, my
I hate
100%.
being the bad guy. The only time I ever liked being the bad guy, I think it's in Mass Effect 3, is whenever you get to slap that reporter.
Yeah.
It's the only time I like doing Renegade. Other than that, I hated it.
Yeah, I didn't care too much for a Renegade run. I just did it best because I loved that game so much.
Mass Effect's a good game. I could never figure out how to do the suicide mission without keeping somebody alive. The closest the closest I got was everybody stayed alive except for the doctor.
The first time I played it, I tried to 100% complete it the first time. But whenever what's her name? The punk girl with the psychic abilities. Yeah, whenever she and Mira, is that right? No, the white girl, black hair, in the white
Ashley.
suit. No,
Oh, Miranda.
Miranda. That's right. Whenever Jack and Miranda they got into a fight, I didn't have enough Paragon points to resolve it, and so Miranda ended up dying in my suicide mission run.
Oh.
So I was real upset because I was just like, "That's the only thing." I couldn't resolve the conflict. But I played it again and was able to do it. But yeah, I sunk countless hours in that game. It was really good and really well done. But speaking of sinking countless hours in a game, my number one is League of Legends.
Wait, are we at number 1 already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mass Effect is my number 2. Number 1 is League of Legends because there's never been a game that has made me feel so many different emotions. And I've never been so addicted to a video game in my life.
I absolutely hate League of Legends so much.
Well, right, but you still play it. And that's where number 1. That's why it's number 1. Like, you can hate that game, you can love that game, but you still play it. And that is the core of a really, really good game, is that no matter how toxic a community can be, you'll still come back to it.
Even if I've been on multiple chat bans.
Yeah. You still come back to it. Even if you get pinged so much, you get reported. And your team won't go to Baron.
Somehow your chat bans in League got brought up at work the other day, and I don't remember what we were talking about.
I've never been chat banned.
You really won 10 games in a row yesterday.
I won 12.
Oh, it says it's only showing 10.
Yeah.
On op.gg.
I won because I think it shows only the latest 10.
No, it doesn't. I'm showing games from like 3 months ago on it.
I won. I mean,
12. I'm still giving you credit. Like,
yeah, dude, I won a lot. I didn't lose a single game yesterday.
I don't want to play ranked with you for a while because you're gonna be losing a lot of games.
We're gonna tank his MMR.
That's gonna come and bite you.
Because we can't
play League for a little bit. Let me get the gold, and then I can sacrifice some MMR.
Oh, good lord!
Why are you talking about my chat bans with your work?
I don't know. Like, I don't remember what came up, but we were. Oh, I think we were whenever we were playing with my old supervisor. And it's like that because one of the other supervisors, I was asking him a question because mine was gone, and he was like, "Hey, you seem like a cool dude. Like, we should go get a beer or something after work sometime." Because he just hangs out. I'm getting
replaced.
He hangs out with his lady friend that is also a CPS worker in the office.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, he just like hangs out with his lady friend, and that's it. He doesn't really have any dude friends. He seems like a cool dude. It's like, I don't care, man. Like, we can go do something.
Can we get all these people together and play Earth or play Flash?
Yeah. So I was like, let's just I play League a bunch with my other buddies. And I was like, oh, me and Ghost.
Oh, now I'm just a buddy.
Me and Ghost played with my old supervisor. And I was like, yeah, he played with us once, and then he hasn't played with us since then. I think it just kind of trailed off of that, but.
Yeah. I wasn't rude, was I?
No, I don't think so. Not that I remember.
I don't even remember I was. I just was like, I wasn't even my normal. I was on my best behavior that day.
But
I don't even think I told anybody to ride the short bus.
Stop.
All right,
but that's my top 10 list. I put some thought into it.
Conan Jones, what is your top 10 list?
So mine is a list and less of a ranking. I was like, what have I played the most of this year? And I wrote them down.
It's a bunch of games that no one's heard of.
So I'll start from the bottom because they were the ones I had to think about. The Witness, I enjoyed playing it. I played a lot of Subnautica. I played a lot of the Arkham series because I got them for free. I don't Yeah. Satisfactory is kind of iffy because it's supposed to come out maybe next week or a couple weeks, sometime this month, I think. Um, Played a lot of Frostpunk, played a lot of Kerbal. Um, I have Witcher 3 on here. Where am I at? RimWorld. I've been no-lifing that since I got it a couple weeks ago.
Unsurprised when you talked to me about it. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna like that game. I knew it.
Like, I can't stop for some reason. I have League on here also, and Planet Coaster and Skyrim.
Okay, I was about to be really disappointed in that list
So
until you said
Conan-
Skyrim.
Conan likes the indie games, man.
I
Well,
wasn't here when did Mage say Skyrim as well?
he did not.
No, I did not.
But like, I never played Mass Effect. I never played some of those other ones that were on, like Last of Us. A lot of those other really good games I just never played because I just didn't have a console, and
Yeah.
I was broke. And
All right, so for mine, I got League of Legends at 10 because I absolutely hate this game, but I've played this game more than probably any other game
yeah,
in this decade. Probably, wait, well, it's a tie between that and World of Warcraft, which is what I've played longer. If I could do a slash played on League of Legends, I could probably see to be sure, but I hate League of Legends, but I've played it so much that I felt stupid for not putting it on it, even though it did come out in 2009.
yeah, it
But-
made all three of our lists, so whatever.
So at number 9, I got GTA 5.
Okay,
I had a lot of fun with GTA 5. With just the story was great, the online was fun. What I could get into, it's a GTA 5 online's a lot of pay to win, so it's not too fun. But I had a good time with it. So then number 8, I got Destiny 1. This is probably the game I spent out of this whole list. Probably I spent a lot of time on this game. I don't know exactly how long. I was gonna say like third most, but I don't think that's true anymore. But I hate shooting games, like first person shooters. I hate them, except for Destiny. I love Destiny 1. That it was so fun to play with friends, play with old Morgan Grimes, and just do stupid stuff. It was great. Number 7, I got Rocket League because Rocket League was just one of those. While I didn't play it like a whole bunch, it was still really fun to just like mellow out and play Rocket League. And just like
I almost put that on my list too.
I never felt like I had to like be super serious with Rocket League. I could just play it, do stupid stuff, and cool stuff would happen. Like doing like stupid like flying in the air kicks and for goals and just ramming into people and exploding them. It combines Hot Wheels and soccer. Like that's two great combinations. For number 6, I got Final Fantasy 15. Well, I know it's probably a controversial pick because the game wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I still played it a whole bunch, and I like got the platinum trophy in it. Like within the first week, I got the platinum trophy of that game. I think I spent like almost like 60 or 70 hours in that first week alone. Like I spent Skyrim hours on that first week in Final Fantasy 15, just doing everything. Number 5, I got World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. It was the expansion where I started my own guild, Outcasts, and I had a lot of fun then. We got to we were top 70 something on the largest North American server for Alliance. So I was pretty happy with it, with just the progress we made. And then it fell apart in Legion, and probably for the best because then I probably wouldn't have graduated college.
Fair enough.
Number 4,
It is what it is.
yeah. Number 4, I got Skyrim.
Okay.
Skyrim's probably the first game of this decade that I spend like multiple days on in a row playing.
Haven't left the couch.
Haven't left the stupid little my van chair that I had in my dorm room. I didn't even have furniture in my room. I took out the back seat of my van and put my seat in there.
Hey, if it ships,
It was comfy. I mean, you
it was
had good leg
surprisingly
room,
comfortable.
right? Like you had leg room. Um, my third one, Spider-Man. I love that game so much, and I regret not playing it. I regret playing God of War after I played Spider-Man, because looking back on it now, I love that game so much. Like, yeah, God of War had a good like gameplay, good story, and everything, but this was like the first superhero game to actually like feel good. Besides the Arkham series, I never really liked the Arkham series, to be completely honest. It felt really repetitive. Whereas Spider Man, it felt like it was just fun. It was fun. It was fun going from point A to point B.
It was like you were actually Spider-Man.
Yeah, right. There you go. I cheated. 10 out of 10. I was avoiding saying that,
I'll say it.
but that was the game where I never fast traveled in. I never, even if I was going all the way from the top of the map to the bottom, I never fast traveled in that game. It was always just, I gotta go 5,000 meters. All right, let's go. We can swing there and get there quick. I always had a good time in that game. It was, if you haven't played it, go play it. So for my number 2, I got The Last of Us. Last of Us is easily the best game of this decade, regardless of what anybody else is saying or anything like that. The Last of Us is a less of a zombie game and a more of a game about the human morality. And I think that it shows that even a rough, grizzled person has a good heart. And then there's also that it also shows the darker side of humanity with the whole part of the game where you play as Allie. Or wait, yeah. Wait, did I get that name wrong?
I've never played it. I'm not
I
sure.
feel dumb now.
It's your number one game. Why can't you remember their names?
It's not my number 1 game. It's my number 2 game.
Oh, sorry.
Ellie. God dang it. I was close.
It's okay. I bring forward on their names too when I put that on my list.
I was close. I was off by 2 letters. Anyways, it's just a good game. The combats gets boring. I'll be honest. The combat gets boring in that game. Gets really repetitive after about halfway through it. But the game gets fun. Like, the game's story is what keeps you going. Keeps you coming back for more.
And we all know you love a good story.
I do love a good story. And then, can I get a drum roll, please? My game of the decade is Destiny 2.
Surprise!
It's a game that I have spent probably longer than Skyrim hours. Probably getting up there to World of Warcraft hours. Even whenever Destiny 2 was like at its worst with Curse of Osiris, it was still fun to play to me. It was still fun to get on there and to play with my clan that I miss really badly and just have a good time. Like, it was, I can't put it in the words on how much fun I've had playing Destiny 2 this decade, or Destiny 2, the Destiny series in a general, but Destiny 2 in particular this decade. And I'm excited to see what's coming because Bungie got away from Activision, and it's only been positive since then. So I'm excited to see what happens to next one with Destiny 3 and so on.
All right.
But that's my game of the decade.
I'd say.
Can we pause right here, please? I'll be right back.
Yeah. I say some honorable mentions. For me, will be like God of War and mainly just God of War. And I didn't really say that when we were going through it, and I was like, oh yeah, God of War was really good.
Yeah, see, like most of the ones that you guys said, I just never played. Like, I never got into Destiny, but like I just did like the free weekends and stuff, and it was just never my thing.
I played Destiny 1.
Sorry.
You're good. We're still going. I haven't paused. But what were you saying,
Oh, we
Mitch?
good? Oh, I said I never played Destiny. I played Destiny 1. I had Destiny 1. I think I got Destiny 2. Yeah, I didn't put nearly the time in it that Ghost did. Yeah, they're really fun games. I just didn't get into them. Mainly because of internet issues, because you need decent internet in order to play them.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's like a lot of those, like between God of War, Spider Man, like a lot of those, I'd really like to play eventually, but I'm not. I'm happy with my RimWorld at the moment, so.
hey, there's nothing wrong with RimWorld.
You know you can play base
good.
Destiny for free.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about whenever you took on a break. Because it's like I, even playing it just a little bit, I just couldn't really get into it. And I think probably by the time I got into Destiny, people were like moving to other stuff. So like everybody that was left were just supremely overranked and were just destroying my face. You know what I mean?
I did find the multiplayer really, really fun for Destiny.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed Crucible. Like I hate multiplayer, and I really loved Destinies.
Oh, Halo 4 had really good multiplayer too.
That's about the only thing Halo 4 had to go for it.
That's fair. I think Halo 4 was okay. It wasn't as good as like Halo 3 or Reach. But really after Halo 4.
What's the better game, Reach or Halo 3?
Ooh, for me, Halo 3.
That's for me too.
Reach is really good though.
I don't remember enough about Halo 3.
You have to finish the fight, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's followed by 3 other games.
Halo 2 will always be the best Halo. Halo 2. Yeah.
Good one.
All right. You want to do number 4?
No, I don't want to do it this week.
Okay.
There's not really anything to like segue into it.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into wins of the week. Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
I guessed the time to type in wins of the week to put the music in, and I was perfect. I don't know.
That's
like,
win.
Yeah. My win this week it's just been weird. Like, I wanted to have like a snow day that was an actual snow day, but instead I had to go work. And then like at work, I've just been super, in the words of Mage, low energy.
God, see, Mage, you're infecting him with the basicness.
Well, see, I was like that before you said it too, but
it is what it is, man. Like sometimes you go to work and you just want to do anything other than work.
I almost got I turned a case in today that almost had no corrections on it, and that was going to be really cool. But then I had to she sent a correction. I know, right? I don't really have much of a win this week. I'm sorry.
Mage, what is your win of the week?
Winning 12 games of League of Legends in a row.
Woo boy.
That is my win. I don't know what was in the water yesterday, but I did not.
Something was in because you were going against iron players.
Yeah, you're an iron.
Yeah,
too.
But that also means that my team were iron teammates.
Mage, you're a silver player. I expected you to like start out in bronze.
All right, sometimes it's hard to carry when you have a teammate that goes 1-15. All right,
it is. I'm used to playing with Conan Jones,
I was
though.
about to say, there it is. He used to play with me. I was like, and 3, 2, 1, there it is.
like it's hard to carry yourself. Like iron is literally hell. If Elo was a afterlife, it would be hell.
Oh no, you're also playing mid lane, which while yes, it is like a good row to carry from, it's not really like in iron and those low elos like that. You got to have like good objective mindset, and that's why I feel like it's easier for me to climb out of it to get out of iron than it would be for like you because you play mid lane and I play jungle.
I also had some really good bot games where I was ADC. But yeah, man, I carried the crap out of it. Like you looked at my match history.
Yes, I did. You had 12 wins in a row. Good job.
Yeah, dude, man, it was just like, but like a lot of them were like 14-3, like 14-3, 12-1. Like I carried, man.
I had it pulled up. Let me see.
I say Mage knew as soon as he said that, Ghost was gonna check OPGG.
I probably had more deaths than
so
that.
he went
I probably
6
was
and
like
6,
12-6, and
11-1, 2-3, 1-3, 2-4, 11-4, 11-5, 12-3, 12-8, 21-6, and 14-6.
yeah. See,
So there's a couple of them games in there where Mage got carried. It's about half and half of where these games Mage got carried and where Mage carried.
Even those games though were pretty objective heavy. So I mean, dude, a win's a win. More games are not than not. I carried though, and got myself out of it.
Proud.
What counts as a carry?
When you get at least 3 towers and you don't feed.
So what counts as feeding then?
More than 5 deaths.
All right, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you do have more. You do have more than games carrying than you do feeding. All right, good job, Mage. I'm proud of you.
Have you ever had 12 wins in a row, Ghost?
I don't think so. I did get 10. Dude. I did get 10s in a row in World of Warcraft and arenas getting hot streak.
Dude, I've never had that many wins in a row. All right.
Good job. I'm giving you credit. Good job. I'm just saying
you
carried. I'm just saying you carried.
Why you got to undermine it?
I'm just saying you carrying 12 games in a row I was a bit skeptical.
I had some good teammates a few times.
About half the time.
Okay.
Ghost, what is
why
your...
you gotta undermine it, man? You gotta do me like that. If I win 12 games in a row, I'm doing something right.
Good job, mate. You got 12 games in a row. It's something I haven't done.
Yay. It's
still in bronze.
Yeah, I was a little upset because I was really hoping that it would skip divisions, and it never did. So
that's what happened to me. What did I end up last? I started in hang on, let me see. What the hell? Let's see. What was last season's ranked? How do I find last season's rank? Because last season I started in iron. No, I started in silver, bronze 2, I think, and then I won I forgot how many I won. I think I won 8 in a row. I think there was a part where I won a whole bunch in a row, and then got boosted immediately up to silver 2. I forgot how many it was I won in a row, but I remember doing that because I just straight up skipped divisions.
All right. Is that your win? Congratulations. Good. I'm proud of you.
No, Conan Jones is mad because he's still in bronze or iron.
Conan hasn't done his placements. He hasn't played rank since September or October.
Hey, do you want to play rank this weekend?
Not even a little bit.
Why
Dude,
not?
I love rank. It's the best part.
Mage, do you want to play ranked on Sunday?
Yeah, if I'm. What am I doing Sunday?
Church.
Yeah, I have church, but there's also. Well, I might be going to the city Saturday. Doubtful, but I might.
I'm going to city on Saturday too. I was just going to talk about this after the podcast to see if y'all wanted to hang out and get dinner somewhere.
That's a possibility. I doubt that I'll be heading up there though. But
All right, we'll talk after this because we're
it's a
almost done.
possibility.
All right, my win of the week this week is just my snow days have been nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm mad about missing rehearsals, but it's also been nice to just sit at my house and just like sit in my PJs for 4 days and a hoodie for 4 days.
It's like a mini spring break.
Yeah. And tomorrow I'm going to Jazz Fest so I'm not even really like working that hard this week at all. But I mean, I would have went back if I had known we had 2 days off for snow days. I would have went back on Tuesday because on Monday is whenever we did like the last little bit for my grandpa. Oh, also I got a haircut. I guess I didn't tell you all that. In my culture, I cut my hair for whenever somebody dies. I won't get into the specifics on it, but my grandpa was not Native American at all, but I always promised him that I'd cut my hair for him. And I did it. And my biological mother was really against. I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, man, I kind of derailed there. Whoops. But like 2 days ago, I was sitting at the house and I'm just like, man, life sucks. And I was like, I need to do something to get my mind off of it. So I was just like, all right, let's jump back into Destiny 2 finally. So then for the past like 2 days, I have been playing just nonstop Destiny. And I have been having a great time with it. And I started at light level 750 and the max is 950 now. What do you think I'm at?
950.
No.
I was going to say 930.
I can't get that high. I got to the soft cap, which is 900, and then I pushed past it a little bit. So I got to 903 as right now.
How's it a soft cap?
Soft cap is you can level up by 1 each time, or like you can get big level ups by like random drops in the world up to 900, but then after 900 you can only do it by powerful drops and pinnacle drops. And by the powerful drops you get by completing like weekly activities like doing strikes or playing Crucible or playing Gambit and just a whole bunch of other stuff that I still got to do this week.
So it's like mobile games where you have to like pretty much log in every day.
No, you don't have to log in every day.
But like you have to do quests that are only up weekly.
Yeah. It's more like an MMO, if anything, than a phone game.
Yeah, the big grind. I guess. Yeah.
But instead of like a World of Warcraft game where you just kind of where Conan just doesn't like it because it feels like you're just like sitting there not really doing anything. I feel like Destiny, you do a lot, and like the better you are at the game, the better the game goes, which goes for anything, I suppose. But I have more fun at the game now than I ever did because I know how good I am at the game. And I know all the stuff I could do as a warlock. Conan, you'd probably like playing as a Titan. And Mage, you'd probably either like a warlock or a hunter.
I think I played Hunter on Destiny 1.
You seem like you would like Hunter. I have all three, but I play Warlock. Warlock's my favorite class.
I also played Warlock in Destiny 1. I think I had 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You seem like either. I hate playing Titan. I hate playing tanks. So much I hate playing tanks. It feels so like not me. I'm not gonna say boring because I know it's not necessarily boring, but it's just not me. Play a tank.
That's fair. That's why they have different classes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's my win of the week. Just jumping back into it, and it's been fun having something to do instead of just sitting there all day and like watching Better Call Saul, which is also a good show. But I'm still just like, I'm sitting on the couch and just like, man, I really need to do something today. Like, do something to get my mind off of something. And then 9:30 rolls around. I'm like, oh, well, I better go to bed.
Yeah. I'm ready for that new season of Better Call Saul to get out.
Apparently, I think it starts on Sunday, I guess. The only reason why I think I know that is because the 4th season of Better Call Saul comes out on Sunday for Netflix. So I'm
Okay.
gonna try to watch all of Better Call Saul and then get caught up to it because I think it comes out next Friday or the 21st. Excuse me. And I think that's when it comes out. Let me see. Better Call Saul. Oh no, it comes out on my birthday. Ooh.
We know what you're doing.
I'm still waiting for the rest of season 4 on Rick and Morty to come out.
I've
on
been
Hulu.
milking it.
Yeah, they are a little bit. I would like to see the rest of the season, though.
Do they do that mid-season break thing? Like,
Yeah, except they've taken the entire month of January off.
that's dude. I hate when South Park does that and they take like 2 or 3 weeks off in a row. It's always around like the 7th episode, the 6th to 7th episode. There's always like a 2 to 3 week gap.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's kind of doing the same thing, except they're taking that big old gap in between, but they also took 2.5 years to come out from the last season. So,
Yeah, and South Park comes out every year.
yeah. So Rick and Morty's.
I don't know about y'all, but this latest season of South Park, it was hilarious.
Some of it's been really fun. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen like the first 4 episodes, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this. Go ahead and hit me with the outro.
All right. Thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have a question or subject you want to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com.
Thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow.
You don't like my radio voice?
No, that was you have a face for radio, Conan Jones.
Radio.
I gotta read it next time in my announcer voice.
Dude, okay. His announcer voice was pretty legit though.
Have to tune in next week to hear that one.
Tune in next week.
On the next episode of LSG.